Well, now I'm going to show you crossword game working. Um, at first I'm going to show you with structure 0 and words 0 dataset. As we can see here, we have 4 words. They are all null consistent. That means that here in the game we have 3 blocks to complete, and the word has 3 letters, so it fits in the length of the blocks in the game. Another thing that we can see here is that they are consistent. That means that here we cannot have, for example, 7 and 2, because the T and S are going to be in conflict. So here we can see that the S, the N, and the E are fit in every word as is expected. Next, I'm going to run words 1 on dataset. As we see here, it happens the same as before. All words are consistent and not consistent. Now I'm going to show you with another structure how words 1 work. This is a kind of a bigger structure. We have here 6 words. They are all consistent and not consistent. We can see here, for example, that intelligence, the second I match the first I in minimax, for example. Another and the last data set I'm going to show you is with words 2 and structures 2. Words 2 is a kind of large data set, larger than the others. Here we can see, for example, these 6 words, but if I run the code again, we are going to see that not all the words are consistent with the last ones, because we have a lot of possibilities here. Here, as we can see, when we have sake before we have a shoe, soon before we have sand, she before we have su, what we can see here is that the blocks that have to be consistent, they are, and it maintains the same letter than before. For example, the S here and the S here, we have second soon, and before we had shoe and sand, but the S is maintains its position here. Another thing that we can see is, well, this useful before used to be 12, love used to be life, the only word that maintains itself is elite, lit. And that's it. And that's how this game works.